Hemiwife44 gang. Hemi Texas. Stand up, let go. Blue thing don't stop. Yes, sir. Yeah. Ride hard, dog the car. Yes, sir. Blue flame don't stop. Yes, sir. Yeah. Ride hard, dog the car. Yes, sir. Yeah. Hemi like ride. Yeah. Hemi like yeah. On the road. Yeah. Hemi like yeah.
Hemiwife44. Like, comment, subscribe. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
44 gang, what up, what's happening? It's your boy Hemiwife44 back with another video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, browse, we're going about 2021. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Fifth Quarter Podcast. Excuse me, I don't know what. I just drunk something, got some bourbon. Make sure y'all go to Hemiwife44.com and get your merch, man. But we're gonna get right into this. We're gonna get right into this video, man, what this is about. I feel like I had to touch on this because I am an Alabama fan. I am a sports fan. Y'all see on championship right here with the flag football. I don't want to get in this for school. I'm a dog on whatever football field I touch, whether it be flag or whether it be pads. You understand me? But yeah, championship. Anyway, this was a car accident. My channel is obviously about cars. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody's familiar with this situation, man, it's Henry Ruggs III, Alabama football championship winner, Alabama player, played for the LA Raiders, first round pick. Not LA Raiders, Las Vegas. I keep Nevada. I keep forgetting that they switched their name, man. But he played for the Raiders. Situation, man. I'm gonna make this quick as possible. What is wrong with my dog? I don't know what's wrong with my dog. What's going on? But I'm gonna make this quick as possible. Let me go see what's wrong with the dog. Hold on, just 1 minute. Yeah, my kids in there playing, got the dog working and all this and that. But anyway, let's get to it, man. So the Henry Ruggs situation, man. Like I said, Alabama player, Raiders player. He was, a lot of y'all know he was involved in a DUI where a young lady lost her life. And I feel like, well, I'm not gonna say I feel like, I've heard a lot of bad talk about this man. I've heard a lot of crazy talk about this man. I just don't agree with it. But what I do agree with is the fact that what he did was a terrible mistake. It was an immature choice he made. He's 100% at fault for everything that happens, and he got to accept the consequences. You know what I mean? Simple as that. Now, do I have my own opinions on his consequences? I do. Do I have my opinions on what people saying about him? I do. And we're gonna start with that. So now we'll start with, for the people that don't know what happened. So long story short, man, Henry Ruggs was in his Corvette, him and his girlfriend, they were going down a residential street. That's one issue. Going down a residential street, going 156 miles an hour. That's another issue. 156 miles an hour, man, and he hits the back of another lady. I don't know if she was parked or what. He hit the back of her vehicle, and he hit her so hard that, from what I researched, I heard the vehicle traveled 500 plus feet. I don't know if y'all know how far 500 feet is, but man, listen, that is a long way for your car to travel after getting hit. You know what I'm saying? So he was going 156. At impact, he hit her going 127 miles an hour. They could tell that by how fast your airbags deploy. Like, that's how they could tell. They could go in, how fast your airbags come out. They can calculate how fast you was going. So at 127 miles an hour, he hit her. The gas tank ignited and the car caught fire. She died along with her dog in the fire. They could also hear her screaming. Like, but there was nothing nobody could do. There was too much fire. Like, there was nothing nobody could do. If I'm not mistaken, I'm trying to put some clips in here. Henry Ruggs was on the ground watching this. You know what I'm saying? He had got out his car. He was on the ground watching this. You know what I mean? So it was a sad situation, tragic situation, man. Prayers up to that young lady family. I wish them the best, wish them strength through this whole situation, because this is a bad situation, man. And I really feel sorry for both parties, man. I feel sorry for the family that lost their daughter, their niece, their cousin, their sister, or whatever, you know what I'm saying, she was to somebody. She was somebody important to somebody, man. They lost her, you know what I mean? And I feel sorry for Henry Ruggs and his family. You know what I mean? Henry Ruggs was a football player that dreamed of making it to the NFL to change his family's life. You know what I'm saying? He was the breadwinner. Like he was in a position to change his family's life, man, make everybody in it. That's every man goal. That's mine. I speak on myself, is to be able to buy my parents a house, take care of my whole entire family. And he made it to that level, and here he is, threw it all in the drain, man. Like, it's gone. Just off one, bro, like that. Like, whatever happened, it happened like that, bro. And that goes to show it only take 1 second, 1 minute, one thought, one mistake to change your entire life. In this situation, that mistake was when he got in that car. The mistake wasn't the accident or whatever. The mistake wasn't going 156. It was, but that wasn't the start of the mistake. The start of the mistake was when he got behind that passenger, got behind that driver's seat, knowing he was drunk. He was 1.6 over the, his blood alcohol was 1.6. That's double the legal, which is 0.8 is the legal limit. He was double that. So he was obviously drunk. He was obviously intoxicated, man. And he shouldn't have got behind the wheel of that car. And that's where the problem started. You know what I'm saying? Then the problem progressed to him doing 156 miles an hour down Residential Street. Why you doing 156 miles an hour down Residential Street? I have no idea. That was one of the dumbest things you could have done. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the dumbest things you could have done, bro. I just don't understand why you would do 156 down a residential street that had stoplights and houses, apartments next to it, and all this and that. That was real thoughtless of him, real immature of him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's a real bad situation. But he's facing 46 years though. Let's talk about that. He's facing 46 years. Yeah. Now I'm gonna say this one more time, man. The victim here is the family that lost somebody. That's the victim. I'm not taking away from that at all. Not at all. You know what I'm saying? Henry Ruggs should definitely go to jail. He should definitely face his consequences and accept them. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna speak on a few things that I feel. So from what I've heard people saying, which I just said, that was a dumb decision. That was a dumb mistake. I've heard people saying Henry Ruggs is dumb. What is he thinking? What the hell was he thinking? Like that was dumb. Like it's something wrong with him. It's something this, it's something that. I wanna say this, man. It's kind of funny how the same people, and I'm gonna take my time with this, bro, because I don't want anybody to think I'm taking up for Henry Ruggs, but I'm gonna speak facts. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna speak facts. But it's funny how the same people that has done, they could see somebody else do something that they did. They gonna be older, right? Like say for instance, this 35-year-old see this 22-year-old do something. They did that 35-year-old did that same thing when they was 22. But it's like somehow you don't understand or you don't remember when you did that. You see this person and now this person is stupid. This person is dumb. This person is this person is that. There's something wrong with them. They need to be checked out. Why would you do that? Like, you can answer that question. You know what I'm saying? You can answer that question. You ain't gotta get on TV. You ain't gotta go to other people saying, why did he do it? You know why he did it. You was just at that age. You did it before. Not just this situation. I'm just speaking in life general. People tend to do that. It be the main ones that say, they be the main ones that's talking about people that done that same thing and they act like they don't remember when they did that. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be 100. Bro, and this every 58 minutes, somebody dies in a DUI accident. Every 58 minutes, somebody dies. It lets you know how many people is doing this drinking and driving, which I feel like this should be a prime example of why people shouldn't do it. This should be a prime example why an Uber is worth paying for. I ain't never took an Uber, so I don't know how much they cost. But let's just say they cost $10 to $20 to take you home. I'd rather pay that $10 to $20 or spend 10 to 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Throw 10 or 20. I'd rather throw away $10 or $20 versus throwing away 10 or 20 years of my life. You know what I'm saying? Henry Ruggs got in that car, did not think that that was gonna happen. Reason being, because I'm pretty sure he's done it before. That wasn't his first time being behind the wheel drunk. It couldn't have been. My first time being behind the wheel drunk was the scariest time of my life. You know what I'm saying? I was on the freeway going 50 miles an hour. Didn't know if I was gonna make it home because I couldn't keep my car in my lane. And it was pouring down rain. I couldn't keep my car in my lane the whole way home, and I had a long way home. At least 30 minutes home. I couldn't keep my car in my lane. Somebody that's under the influence going 156 miles an hour on a Corvette, that ain't your first time doing it. You know what I'm saying? He's done it before. So what I'm saying is he felt like he was gonna be okay. He felt like I can make it home, I can do this, I did this before. You never know when it's gonna be that time where something happened. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing something you don't have no business doing. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, it's like, we gotta use this as an example to stop doing this. Use this situation, bro. We need to use this situation as I don't do it, I don't drink. You know what I'm saying? I drink occasionally. That one time I got drunk, I was going through something and I just kept going. Playing spades and dominoes, just kept going and didn't know. I was drinking they was like some fruity type alcohol drinks and I didn't know they had that much alcohol in them, but I drank like 7 of them. I was out of there. But we need to use this as a example, man, of how important it is to not drink and drive. Like I said, man, Henry Ruggs is facing 46 years now. Now he's not gonna get 46 years because he's a first time offender. Like he's never been incarcerated, he's never been in police care, he's never been arrested, he's never been in jail, he's never been none of that. So he's not gonna get 46 years because of that. That's one reason why he's not gonna get 46 years. And I feel like from what I've gathered, he definitely gotta do some time. Let's say that. Because this happened in Las Vegas. Now I've had people come to me already and say, man, it's not how he shouldn't get no time. It's people that done the same thing didn't get no time. That's true. But did they do it in Vegas? Vegas rules is not the same as Texas rules. Texas rules is not the same as California rules. You know what I'm saying? Illinois is not the same as Ohio. Stuff is different. Just so happened in Vegas, man, there's no probation allowed for this. You have to do, it's a mandatory 2-year minimum. He has to do 2 years. The lawyer cannot even request nothing less than 2 years in the courtroom. The lawyer has already told him, look, bro, you doing time. Prepare your family, prepare yourself, you doing time. I'm just gonna try to get you as less time as possible. Which, as less time as possible is, y'all get in the comments, let me know what y'all think he gonna end up getting for this. Cause I think you gotta factor in the fact that, and let's just be honest, man, it's just the way the world is. I'm not a racist person. I love all races. Like literally, I love all races. We all the same, we just different. You know what I'm saying? I'm darker than you, you lighter than me. We all human, bro, that's how I look at it. But that's not how everybody look at it. Let's just be honest. He's a black man that killed, I don't know if she was Caucasian or white or anything like that, but she wasn't black. You killed a young lady in a DUI that was another race from you, and you a young black man. Y'all know how it is with young black men today. You a young black man. I'm just hoping, bro, that they don't, I'm just hoping that they don't just try to slam him, bro, because he don't deserve that. I feel like, me personally, I feel like he deserves, I mean, honestly, I would say a 5-year sentence, 5 to 10. I'd say 5 to 10. I ain't gonna say 2, because somebody lost their life, man. It's just, I ain't gonna just say 2. He was going 150. It's too much wrong stuff he done. He was arguing with the police when the police came to the scene. Like, why you arguing with the police, bro? 2 years is just, he not getting 2 years. I'm saying at least 5 to 10, at least. Dude, if he get 5 to 10, he'll do probably 7. He'll do probably 7 and get out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 6. But most likely, he gonna do about 7 and get out. You know what I'm saying? Because he's never been in trouble. They gonna look at that. If they do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? But this is also what I'm scared of. The fact that he's an NFL player. If the government, if the state, if whoever, if the world wanted to make a point and prove and set an example, they got the right person to do it with. And that's what I'm scared of, because for that reason, with him facing 46, they can easily, now they gonna drop some of them charges. Some of them charges are gonna get lessened, obviously. But forgot to mention he had a gun in the car, a loaded gun while he was drunk. Like, it's not illegal to have a gun in the car, but it's illegal to have a loaded gun in the car doing a DUI. Like, can't do that, that's another charge. You know what I'm saying? The lady dog died, that's another charge. His girlfriend was in the car with him, that's another charge. You know what I'm saying? He getting charged with all this. You know what I'm saying? DUI itself, and then a DUI causing, homicide, vehicular homicide. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm just scared of the fact that they gonna try to make an example out of him, bro. Because he's an NFL player, the whole world is watching this. This is not somebody that's somebody that just don't nobody know who this is. They might try to set an example with him, and that's what I'm scared of. That's what I feel like he don't deserve. I don't think he was an alcoholic. I don't think he was anything like that. Oh my God. I don't, my wife want me to come get the groceries. I don't think he was a bad person, man. You know, he just made a simple mistake that a lot of people has made. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people has made dumb decisions. You know what I mean? And he is just so happy to take somebody's life, man. And it's just, and it wasn't an intentional life taking. You know what I mean? I wouldn't call it where he like went out and committed a murder, like purpose. Like he wasn't trying to hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? So he dealing with it. He dealing with the fact that now he went from being this to this, as far as financially taking care of his family, being the breadwinner, taking care of everybody, to being in the pen. And now whoever was dependent on him gotta go. They could be possibly struggling, and now gotta go find how they gonna survive. Now it's hurting a lot of people. In his side, I feel like he's being punished already. You know what I'm saying? With what he did, the decision he made, the fact that he's not in the league no more, and the fact that he got to do time. I don't think you got to give him 20 years. I don't think you got to give him 10 years. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they need to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because for somebody that do a DU, like 5 years is enough to make somebody think like, oh, I don't need to be drinking and driving. Somebody that ain't out here, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that's scared to go to jail, somebody that don't want to go to jail, somebody that got something going on, that's gonna even think anyway. Somebody like that, a lot of people not gonna think. They gonna drink and they gonna get in the car. But you got people out here that think like, oh, I can make it home. Like him, he probably was one of them ones, I can make it home. I feel like I got it. He probably thought about it. You know what I'm saying? You got people out here that just drink this careless. They just don't care. I don't care what you get him. That ain't gonna help them because they ain't thinking no way. They out of there. They ain't. You got people out here like that ain't gonna think. But for the ones that think, you know what I'm saying, that actually think before they do it, it's people that think before they do it. Like I said, in his situation, just feel like, oh, I can make it home. I done this before. So that's why I say a lot of the issue with this situation was the fact that he was going 156. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if he was going probably 60 miles an hour, the speed limit, he could have made it home. He wasn't too drunk where he wouldn't have made it home. I just feel like the problem is going 156. When you're going 156 miles an hour, there's no room for mistakes. There's no room for error. Nowhere. You can't stop these cars or no car at 156 miles an hour. If something jump out in front of you, it's either you gonna hit it or you gonna hit something else because you can't turn your car. You're gonna lose control. You can't slam your brakes. You're gonna lose control. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. That's why you see these race cars with parachutes on the back. You know what I'm saying? With stuff like that to slow them down, or it's a long distance. You race to her, the track stops here, but you still got a whole another half a mile to slow down because you can't slow your car down that quick. You will lose control. The car is going. You know what I'm saying? I've been in that situation. I found out the hard way. You know what I'm saying? But I just hope they don't make an example out of him, man. Just think about the fact that he made a mistake. He young, you know what I'm saying? He didn't mean it. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure that man will take care of their family, man. They don't want. I'm still doing my video. I'm almost done.
Okay. Do I need to pull up to the garage?
That's fine. But I'm pretty sure he's the type that, which they don't want money. Money can't bring their child back. But at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure he's the type that feel bad about it. And he will do what he needs to do for their family to forgive him. Like he actually cared about what he did. Like that hurt him. I guarantee that hurt him. You know what I'm saying? So he dealing with a lot. Man, you ain't got to give him no 20, 30 years, man. Y'all ain't got to do that. This ain't the person you set an example on. You don't use him to set an example. Somebody that's never been in trouble, that make one mistake. Like you don't use him to set the example on. You feel me? That ain't who you use. You use the person that got a drinking problem. Use him to set an example. This man come on, man. There's people out here that have done that. They situation just didn't end like his situation ended. But like I said, I just felt like I had to speak on it. Cause I kind of feel bad for him. I feel worse. Honestly, I feel worse for the family. Honestly, I feel it's a worse situation for him. I feel more bad for their family because they actually lost somebody. You know what I'm saying? But I feel bad for him too. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a sad situation. And yeah, man. I'll let you know what y'all think. I'm gonna end this week by saying he definitely deserves time. He took somebody's life at the end of the day. He deserves some type of time. He's not the victim in this situation at all. The family is the victim. You know what I'm saying? They the one, even though, well, you know, technically it's two victims, but the main victim is the one that lost their life. You know what I'm saying? He done lost years of his life now. And his family is gonna be affected by this. So it's two victims. But the main victim is the one that had nothing to do with this. That was just driving home, minding her business, and had no idea this was gonna happen to her. And her he come 150, 127 miles an hour, hits the back of her, and that's it. Like, that's not fair. It's not fair. So that being said, man, y'all use this situation for any future thoughts. I mean, any future situations where you drink. Think about this, man. Think about this. This could have been you. This could have been you behind the wheel, or this could have been you behind the wheel of that SUV that got hit. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, everybody think about this. You know what I'm saying? Either way, you helping somebody. Whether if you keeping yourself from catching a DUI, or you saving somebody else's life. Like, either if everybody, even the ones that don't drink, everybody, bro, you decide to drink, especially the ones that don't drink. Because if you don't drink, then you definitely don't need to get nothing to drink and try to drive. Because that liquor gonna handle you. You ain't gonna be handling that liquor, man. You know what I'm saying? You just take a little sip. If you drive and you take a little sip, and boom, that's it. You don't be in there trying to hang with the big boys. They probably drink every day. They can handle more than you. You know what I'm saying? So everybody let's just really, if you start thinking, man, you start using your head a little more, a lot of stuff will be prevented in this world. You know what I'm saying? Use your head. I think a lot. I think a whole lot. I think too much, to be honest. But use your head, man. Just think before you thinking before you act will save you in a lot of situations. That would save him in this situation, man. If he had to just, hey baby, can you drive? Or if she drunk too, call the Uber. Like I said, that's an NFL player. He got ways to get drivers. You can hire drivers. NFL players have drivers that drive for them. He could have done that, but he wanted to drive his Corvette. It was wrapped. It had rims on it. He probably trying to show it out. It ain't worth it, bro. It ain't worth it. Now you ain't got that Corvette no more. Chances is you ain't gonna never be able to buy another one. It's gonna take you a minute unless you get out making and you look up on a good job, or the NFL take you back if you don't do that long. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. It's just a bad situation. I just pray for both of them families, man. Like I said, him and Ruggs, I'm a fan, man. I'm a fan. I don't watch every down that he played in college. Every down. I don't miss an Alabama game. So I watched every down that he played. Not every down that he played in the league, because I'm obviously in Texas. I don't get every Raiders game. You know what I'm saying? But it's sad, man. So I'll just use this for example. Let's use this for example. I don't want the state to use him for example. Use my video for example. Share the video, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a prime example, bro. Think. That's a wrap. Y'all know hanging out my videos, man. Anytime, 20 times the next video, I'll just go on out. This sucks.